I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me.
Guys, there's no day in Tinseltown without another portion of drama, and let me serve it to you while it's still hot. So you probably all heard about Toni Braxton's roller coaster ride from fame to financial fiasco. Once a lyrical luminary of the music industry, she fell from the chart, topping heavens into a pit of despair. The plot thickens with whispers that Toni's epic downfall from riches to rags had a murky connection to the one and only Oprah Winfrey.
It's so heavy for me. I feel I can never live my life, and I never used to say it. I never used to say anything to anybody, but
now Toni seems to gather some courage and spill the beans of the inner kitchen of the show business, and how Oprah is ruling the celebrity rooster with her iron fist. As the singer says, she has never met such a petty and vile person like Winfrey, and the way the entertainment mogul has been treating the Grammy Award winner. Well, we all know that making it big requires a lot of effort and hard work. Toni Braxton strutted onto the scene in the late 80s, crooning her hit track, Unbreak My Heart. She even hopped on the reality TV bandwagon with Braxton Family Values. Reality check though, she's faced more hurdles than a track and field champion.
I have my moments, I have my days, good days and bad days. I can't deny it.
The problems in her life and career started with the success of her hit song. In 1998, the singer filed for bankruptcy, and the shocking news hit the headlines. However, when you expect some emotional support in the lowest times of your life, everything Toni got from the high-profile fellow celeb Oprah is a harsh treatment in public.
She made me feel this big. That moment completely changed my career. It made people look down on me.
You see, during the most vulnerable moment of her life, the Grammy Award winner has decided to come to Oprah's popular talk show to honestly discuss the financial losses. However, she didn't get a pat on the shoulder, but Oprah rather destroyed the young singer with her nasty remarks, leaving a horrible scar on Toni's soul. As Braxton remembers it, Winfrey's shaming of her didn't end when the camera stopped rolling. I hear you have Gucci flatware. I'm Oprah Winfrey, and I don't have Gucci flatware. So poor Toni in ruins because of her financial troubles, and here's Oprah slamming her on national TV over a designer flatware. But you see, guys, the story doesn't end here, and to fully understand Oprah's role in Braxton's epic downfall, you need to hear a few important things about how the industry treats talented people.
I feel like I do. I feel like they don't let me fly. I
heard you say that.
I don't give myself.
So Toni Braxton's music was a mega smash thing back in the 90s, and the star was selling million copies of her albums worldwide. And then there's Unbreak My Heart. Now, you might think that with record sales totaling over 170 million by 1998, she'd be living the high life, but wait for it, Chapter 7 under US bankruptcy code 2 weeks after her major hit comes out. Toni didn't even get a chance to explain herself, as the media began creating a nasty image claiming that the star spent too much money on luxury things. And just like that, the money train ran off the tracks and her reputation went down the drain. However, she didn't shy away from taking responsibility for that.
I was in shock.
Do you take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now?
100%.
100%.
100%.
But you may just start asking, guys, how does an artist with record sales that could end up declaring bankruptcy? Well, gather round for juicy details. Toni's financial mess traces back to a contract that gave her pocket change compared to her massive success. Toni's representative shed more light on the gruesome story, saying although sales of Braxton's music have generated an estimated $188 million over the last 6 years, she is broke because of a substandard LaFace recording contract that pays her less than 35 cents per album. The star realized what a horrible trap she was in and even filed a lawsuit to break free from her contract.
What happens is they'll give you an advancement on the next record, and then the next record, so you kind of stay in debt in a sense.
Because, you know, it was like singing your heart out and only getting paid in pocket change. Now, it seems like the industry doesn't treat talented people well, and Oprah is just another snake in the green garden that was poisoning the life of a gifted and beautiful artist. As one person commented, not another Black woman targeted by Oprah. And another user added, I get the distinct hunch that Opie was and will always be jealous of Toni Braxton's physical beauty and all her fineness. So the Toni's financial situation is just a gripping Hollywood tale, and wait till you get the juiciest part. So Braxton is out there selling millions of records and getting a pitiful allowance for that, while some industry heavy hitters pocketing her hard-earned money. And here's where Oprah enters the scene with her disrespectful remarks about Gucci flatware, which was certainly aimed at making Toni feel even more miserable when she was. So, picture this. A talented Black woman who has been experiencing some troubles in her life receives such a horrible treatment from another Black woman, and it's all broadcast on national TV for the whole nation to see.
I read that you were upset about stories that your overspending caused this.
I mean, yeah, every girl goes on shopping spree once in a while, but it looked like Oprah just twisted everything Toni was saying about her love for quality and luxury things and even made her feel guilty about her spendings. Isn't that what we call gaslighting these days?
That was then, and this is now.
I think I'm gonna dance.
She's still got it.
So while Toni was in ruins, mourning her financial losses, people started gossiping about her supposed extravagant spending habits. And that's all thanks to Oprah's remarks during the show. Apart from dealing with huge problems in her life, the singer had to somehow defend herself and explain that wasn't exactly living like royalty, despite what the tabloids were saying. The tabloids portrayed Toni as the luxury hunter, and for some reason, Oprah was so happy to continue spreading the false narrative about the singer's image. However, there was nothing criminal in Toni's desires. As she mentioned in one of her interviews, I love dishes and house things, so I kind of lost it a little bit on the houseware. See, I was a boring rock star. I like the girly things. 1,000 thread count sheets, that's what I indulged in. However, Oprah twisted the whole story in her own way and basically claimed that Toni was guilty in spending all her money on house decoration. In fact, it was the music industry's horrible way of doing business and playing Toni dirty. But come on, guys, when did Oprah ever say anything bad about the industry?
You get to decide whether or not you choose to be happier or not. And it's not the circumstances.
But hey, Toni Braxton wasn't the kind to give up, and despite her not-so-flattering image in bankruptcy, she intended to take a U-turn in her career, hoping that her loyal fans would stick by her side during the tumultuous ride. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Toni decided to switch things up and conquer Broadway. Everything seemed to be soaring again for Toni, until things took a sinister turn. In 2007, while belting out a tune on stage, she collapsed and got a one-way ticket to the hospital. Nobody knew what was up with her health back then, but fast forward 3 years, and the truth spilled out. It almost felt like she wasn't wanted in the industry anymore.
What would you be doing?
Oh, I would have soared higher.
You think so?
Absolutely. I'm very clear.
And I don't know if this is a coincidence or not, but yet again, Toni Braxton found herself in the bankruptcy blues for the second time in 2010. As the Grammy Award singer honestly shared with her fans, it was her declining health that made her reach the same bottom level yet again. As the star candidly revealed the Vegas show, I just renewed my contracts with all my vendors. And then a month later, I got sick. I couldn't work and could not afford to pay them back. Toni decided that bankruptcy was the only way to square things with the tax man. But guys, you know there's no smoke without fire in Hollywood. And now there's a whisper that her health problems didn't appear from nowhere, and the star was set out to be destroyed. Apparently, after speaking against the show business moguls and slamming the elites for their ugly practices, Toni has become just another dispensable material for those who are in charge.
So what is it that you need to say to them that you haven't said to them? What's the rot gut truth?
As many people are saying, it all started with her financial roller coaster and that cold treatment she had got from Oprah. When the fans started connecting the dots, they couldn't help but wonder if the entertainment mogul had played a hand in Toni's downfall. It's left many speculating that Oprah might not be the most pleasant person to confide in. As one person commented, Oprah been a fake. Glad people seeing that. And another user added, over the years, so many artists have exposed Oprah for her native treatment and nasty habit of intentionally hurting people. Everyone can't be wrong, and Oprah has refused comment. Well, seems like Oprah is losing her grip, and that's how these nasty stories about her shady activities surface. And now, I have a question for you guys. Do you agree that Oprah was set out to destroy Toni Braxton's image and career? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.